In round 3, our experts will answer 2 questions, this time for $5 apiece. And while they're thinking, the other experts are going to bet on whether or not they know the answer. And if they guess right, they'll make just as much money as the expert who's answering. We'll start with the player with the lowest score. Rob, that's you. Here's your first question of round 3.
All right.
What notorious B.I.G. song does Jonah Hill dance to at the house party in Superbad?
Notorious B.I.G. song does Jonah Hill dance to?
Looks like Chris is studying you.
Party of Superbad.
Blake being a little more coy. And now we need an answer.
Unbelievable.
The answer is Big Papa. You got it wrong, guys. You said he would get it wrong, so you get $5. This is your first question in round 3 on the Siege of Malta. Not to be confused with any siege. It's the 1565 siege. What Ottoman admiral was killed by debris at Fort St. Elmo? What Ottoman admiral was killed by debris at Fort St. Elmo?
You're a really bad actor.
They're studying him, studying him.
Just want you to know
may or may not know it.
No, you do. Don't get this wrong on purpose, because you know the answer. I can see
Chris, we're ready for an answer.
Dragoo.
Dragoo is right. Dragoo Reese is right.
Bingo, bango.
And right, everybody thought he'd get it.
Yeah.
There you
Something
go.
tells me this guy knows all the answers to the Siege of Malta.
Blake, we are coming to you now, Blake, in Coen Brothers movies. Your first question, what prop from the movie Fargo is now on display at the Fargo, North Dakota Visitor Center? The Fargo, North Dakota Visitor Center is now home to what prop from the movie Fargo? They're looking at you as if it's going to matter. They're studying. Man, Chris is leaning
Just
in.
because you're a comedy writer doesn't mean you're a better actor.
Says the actor in the middle. And we're ready now for an answer.
The wood chipper?
The wood chipper is right. You said he'd get it right, and Rob thought he wasn't a good actor, but look at that. He says it was wrong. So $5 apiece, Chris and Blake. We come back to you now, Rob, with your second question. What Atlanta R&B quartet featured on the notorious B.I.G. song Sky's the Limit, performed with Puff Daddy and Faith Evans on the Biggie tribute song I'll Be Missing You? I'll ask it again. An Atlanta R&B quartet that was featured on the notorious B.I.G. song Sky's the Limit, performed with Puff Daddy and Faith Evans on the tribute album I'll Be Missing You.
112.
You say wrong? Say wrong. You got it right.
Boom!
In what body of water did the final massacre of the Turks take place? In the 1565 Siege of Malta, what body of water did saw the final massacre of the Turks?
There's only but so many bodies of water.
They're looking. They're leaning in. They're conspiring.
St. John's Bay?
St. Paul's Bay. An incorrect answer, and you said he'd get it right, and you said he'd get it right.
You have failed me, Chris.
Blake, I want you to spell the last name of Javier Bardem's character in No Country for Old Men. Can you spell his last name?
It's all consonants.
Spell the last name.
The Maltese.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Chris looking him over.
Supercalifragilistic.
He's not giving much up.
What?
And guys, are you in?
We're in.
All right.
CHIGURH.
That is correct. And you said he'd be wrong. You said he'd be wrong.
Acting.
$5 to Blake. And we will be back with round 4, our expert of experts round.